it's like the legacy of the people that suffered kind of goes on, and the story is spread to other people, and yeah, it's a nice thing.
For me, it was the skin. The skin and the pieces of the skin from the soldiers that they showed in the museum.
But practically, it's one of those things where, as long as somebody possesses a nuclear weapon, the only form of retaliation you have that can compare to that is the nuclear weapon itself.
And may I ask where you're from?
Germany.
Oh, Germany.
Yeah.
And how long have you been here in Hiroshima?
Where we arrived last night, I think. Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah. This is my first time in Japan. So
first time in Japan?
yeah.
Wow.
I wanted to see a lot. I know 2 weeks is not much, but it's enough time to fit quite a few things. So.
Wow. And where did you go to in Hiroshima? Did you go to Miyajima?
Yeah,
or
we went to the museum
museum.
this morning, and when we arrived, we went to look at the dome, and now we wanted to take a closer look again.
How was the Peace Museum?
Impressive and sad.
Yeah.
Did you learn about Hiroshima in school when you were a student? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you learn about Hiroshima?
Well, of course, the atomic bomb. So the history about that, and with the Cold War.
Now that you've been actually here, so what do you feel about Hiroshima? People coming to Hiroshima.
I mean, it's really impressive to see how good the city looks, and that it's all been built up again. Even after looking at the pictures in the museum where everything was destroyed, it's really beautiful here.
I think it's a really short time since it was
Built up again.
built up again. I don't think that is so beautiful.
When you saw a lot of things at the Peace Museum, what is the most memorable up there?
For me, it was the skin. The skin and the pieces of the skin from the soldiers that they showed in the museum, and of course the pictures of the destroyed city.
For me, it's the pictures of the hospital. Yeah, because the hospital is very primitive. You know what I mean?
Primitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have anything to help the people.
What is peace to you? In your opinion, what is the key to achieve the peace? What we can make?
So for me, peace is when people get along with each other. They don't have to like each other, but they have to get along with each other. And for peace, to achieve peace, it's important to talk with each other and find diplomatic solutions.
Yeah, I agree with that. You don't have to like every people, but there are so different meanings and different kind of people, and everybody should go their own way without
being scared.
Yeah, without being scared.
And what is the small thing in your life we can do to achieve the peace in daily life?
Daily life?
Daily life, yeah.
Be kind to each other.
Be thankful for what you have, and be thankful for what opinions to say you're free, and to be free, to go your own way.
What is the most memorable experience in Hiroshima?
Hiroshima?
Yeah.
Well, we just saw the dome and the museum, and for me right now it's the museum, of course. And the first time in the morning when I walked up the bridge and I saw the dome. That was also because I only knew it from videos online, and then when I saw it in real life, it just was amazing to see.
I think it is really good that you have so many pictures from 1945 that you can see the pictures, and it is most it shows you more than you can imagine it. So when you see a picture, you can understand it more than when you read text or something like that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
May I ask where you're from?
Romania.
Yeah, we're from Romania.
We came to Hiroshima with your friends.
Yes.
Oh, friends trip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
it's the four of us.
Huh?
It's the four of us in a trip.
Oh, where did you go in Hiroshima? Miyajima?
For now, just to the museum.
Museum.
Yes.
And,
And that's it.
Why did you decide to come Hiroshima? Why?
To see the memorial and the story behind it.
Yeah.
Did you learn about Hiroshima in school when you were student?
Probably. I
Yeah,
think,
we did.
Yeah, they
We
teach
had
you.
lessons on the Second World War, and we covered this part as well, but not in
Detail.
detail.
Oh, what's the difference before coming Hiroshima?
I mean, we knew just the surface level, and now we understand more. But
Yeah, and the stories and everything.
I think we still have to learn, though.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you go to the Peace
Yeah, yes.
Museum? How did you feel
was
after seeing that?
Very
Sad.
sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
But a great museum.
Yeah.
Like
I'm grateful.
very good museum.
Yeah.
It made me feel like I need to appreciate the museum and the work that people put to create it. I guess.
And it's like the legacy of the people that suffered kind of goes on, and the stories spread to other people, and it's a nice thing.
What's the most memorable when at there?
I don't know. All of it.
The stories of the people and
Pictures.
the pictures, the stories, the Sadoko story, and there was another boy who had a journal, and
Yeah.
we could read from the journal with his dreams on the future and stuff. And
What is the peace to you, in your opinion? What is the key to achieve the peace?
We are not political leaders
Yeah.
or anything like that, but just not having a war, I guess. Especially with the Ukraine war being at the borders of Romania, we would want that to be stopped. That would mean peace in Europe, at least. But it's kind of complicated right now, it seems.
yeah.
What is a small thing in your life we can do
To help the peace.
to have a good
Ensure
Stay
that you're
informed,
Yeah,
maybe?
stay informed. Do not trust lies that you see on social media, and choose your leaders carefully.
choose
Your
Leaders,
leaders,
yeah.
or you're the
Leaders.
presidents or something. If it's something that you don't like, you need to raise your voice.
Do you agree or disagree that country continue to possess nuclear weapons? Or disagree?
We disagree with the creation of more nuclear weapons, of course,
Yeah.
Why did you think so that?
because you don't want this to happen again and anywhere in the world.
I will also disagree. I mean, it's a very powerful weapon that doesn't affect only the military side. As you've seen in the museum, it affects civilians, with 92% of the city being destroyed. That means a lot of innocent lives lost. I mean,
Thank you very much. Thank you. May I ask where you're from?
Switzerland.
Oh, Switzerland.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
Hiroshima.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miyajima.
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 Yeah. And I don't know in English. Now Hiroshima.
Hiroshima.
Yeah.
Did you go to the Peace Museum?
Yeah. Now.
Oh, now.
Now we go
You
museum. Yeah.
Why did you decide to come Hiroshima? Why did you choose the Hiroshima?
For dome and we
dome.
have dome, yeah, and we have so much interesting for bombardment. Yeah.
Why do you interest in?
It's very
Emotional.
emotional. Yeah.
Did you learn about Hiroshima in school when you were student?
Yeah, in school. Yeah.
How did you learn about Hiroshima?
So much people is dead.
What is the most memorable experience in Hiroshima? So,
Dome.
dome.
Yeah.
Pareil, for me, dome.
Dome.
Dome. So what is the small things in your life, in daily life, we can achieve the peace? What small things you can do to each other?
A family.
A family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Family listen the opinion.
Yeah, opinion and speak and so.
Speak your opinion.
Yeah.
To the,
Yeah.
do you agree or disagree? Now the country has a weapon.
Disagree for bombardment in country. Yeah.
Why do you think so that? Why?
Comment on dit que la famille, for family, it's no good. So much
C'est désastreuse au niveau
dead
de la nature.
and for atmosphere is bad.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
May I ask where you're from?
India.
We are from India.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to come Hiroshima? Why
Yeah,
did-
actually, we know that this is the first place where atomic bomb dropped
We
off.
studying in the school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In our schools also, we used
Schools
to
also
study
study.
a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
teacher.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ah.
teacher studying.
Wow.
So this is one of the place we never miss in Japan.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. So,
There is a lot of cultural difference are there. Okay, so this is even though there is lot of restrictions, you come up in like much advanced than our country. And nowadays we came to know Japan is more peaceful than any other
Yeah.
country in the world. Even though there's so much of restrictions, they have a capacity to forgive. That is the main thing.
Main thing, right.
what is a peace to you? In your opinion, what is a peace to what's the key to achieve the peace? What we can do to Yeah.
Peace is, if you say, I mean to say forgiveness. Yeah, forgive.
Forgive.
For what we say. If we slap someone, it's easy to hit back. But it is distractions for both sides. Correct. So, and frankly speaking, we are not like while coming here, there is no lot of negative energy because this place is gone through huge destruction. So it's really impacting.
what is a small thing? What is
Yeah.
a small thing we can do in daily life to
Because if you see like in the world, most of the time the war and fighting happen in the name of God. Okay, currently it's going on in the name of God. They are fighting each other because we are all human beings. You have to love yourself first.
do you agree or disagree the country continue to the nuclear weapons?
Because nowadays that is a part of self-defense. Okay, in the worst scenario we can use it because even though we have home and our home is well advanced with like digital lock as well as camera, security camera. So as a precautionary measure we have to take it. In the case of worst scenario, then only use it. It not be like in the name of like I want to conquer something, don't
you use the bomb. Anything, no weapons is needed. But if it is considering about your safety, then you have to use it. So I'm not denying it's complete. Don't use it. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And may I ask where you're from?
So we're from United Kingdom, England.
Why did you decide to come Hiroshima?
I think it was mainly motivated behind the history of the city. I think it's quite a busy, like popular place to go and visit, and it's something where I'm quite interested on things like physics and things like that, and history. So I was naturally drawn to come and have a look at all the historical monuments.
But at the same time, I feel like not that many people come to Hiroshima. Like people, when people come to Japan, they usually focus on like Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, and stuff like that. But they don't really make it that far. But I think I've been most excited for Hiroshima. I think.
Really?
So,
But what is a peace to you? What is a peace to you?
Peace to me, I think, is living in harmony. Is knowing that you can express yourself and live true to your own ideals and ideologies without fear of like repercussions and consequence. So I think if you think about like what's happening a lot in the current climate of the world, there is a lot of repressed beliefs. Being allowed to be true to yourself and to live in harmony amongst your peers and other human beings without worry of.
What is the small things in your life we can do to achieve the peace? The small things.
probably vote. Even if you feel you don't know much about the politics, it's your vote that counts. You at least vote on something, not just accept whatever other people will vote for.
I think that's what a lot of it is. It's like it comes down to your thought patterns and how you process things. I think I'm quite a very easygoing person, so I have a lot of peace in my life, thankfully. But yeah, I think it's something where you have to be mindful, and you also have to be grateful for the position that you're in. And I think that's a lot of it. Yeah, that you have to be grateful for where you are in life.
Yeah.
Did you learn about Hiroshima in school when you were a student?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
What did you learn about that?
We just covered because I'm from Poland, so we obviously covered very thorough history of all major wars, especially the world wars, and the second one has affected us so much. So we just learned about so it's really strange to be here and just be able to see everything from up close. And we're very much looking forward to the museum as well. Really nice.
Yeah, it's like we kind of learned about what happened, but we didn't really learn much about the repercussions and anything beyond that. But yeah, you learn a bit, but you don't really dive too deep into the side of things.
How did you imagine Hiroshima before coming here?
Well, it's quite funny really because
I know what you
I work within an industry that deals a lot with nuclear power. So I mean, I work as a salesman for instruments to measure radiation. So I kind of understood, but I know a lot of people probably less educated. For example, my mum. My mum sent me a text last night and she was like, "Oh, can you just walk around? Is it safe to walk around?" I think she thought that
it's like Chernobyl or something.
Where some parts.
To be fair, my mum would probably think the same.
Yeah, I think the average person wouldn't think that, but
definitely not the case for
Maybe
us. We knew it's a standing city.
And now you have been actually here. So how was Hiroshima?
I really like it.
It's
beautiful.
I like that it's not super fast paced, in comparison to Tokyo or something. All the time there's people going somewhere, rushing somewhere. But here I just feel very at peace.
Peace?
Yeah, it's very chill.
We haven't had too much time really to properly explore yet, but
we're not in a rush. We're just gonna take it steady, and it's nice.
It's a nice atmosphere.
Yeah,
it seems
I like it.
It seems like people are very
beautiful.
welcoming and
I love
kind.
the nature here.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
I think if you travel to Japan, you have to do your best to see as
Yeah.
many of the cities as possible,
And not just the major
because
ones.
it's such a spectrum in how different each city is characteristically. Like if you compare this versus somewhere like Tokyo, it's a massive
Very
difference,
different.
and just in terms of like how the city is and the people as well. So yeah, it's been really nice. Yeah.
100%.
Do you agree or disagree the countries continue to proceed with the unclear weapons? So,
I think, I mean, in an ideal world, I think, if nobody could have them, I think that would be perfect, because obviously, it's, especially with what's going on in the current climate of the world, there is always that big worry that it's like the ultimate ultimatum that everybody's like, okay, well, we can fire nuclear weapons. So if we could remove that from the equation, I think that would obviously be the ideal situation. But practically, it's one of those things where as long as somebody possesses a nuclear weapon, the only form of retaliation you have that can compare to that is the nuclear weapon itself. So I can't realistically see a way in which we get rid of them unless everybody gets rid of them at the same time. So
Which is probably not going to happen.
I think it's terrifying, really,
power.
because of just the devastation. I mean, the devastation that happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and that was with technology that's 80 years old.
Exactly.
So you could only imagine what would happen if something like that was to
I don't
occur
want to
today.
imagine.
So it's horrible. I think ideally nobody would have them, but realistically, I don't think that's going to be an option, I'm afraid, in my opinion.
No, I think so too.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Nice speaking with you.